Hey, let me show you the method that I used to put the back angle on this bass guitar neck. Let's jump right into it with a handsaw to remove the bulk of the material. This was kind of slow and took a few minutes, but it seemed to work. And it was easier than sanding through a lot of it. There it is with the material gone, and you can see a pencil mark there that I'm working to. So let's fire up the sander here. I've got a shop vac hooked up to it. It does a pretty good job of keeping the airborne dust down to a minimum. Now right off the bat I'm pretty tentative, and it's pretty nerve-wracking doing this kind of thing because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I discovered immediately that this old sanding belt is not removing very much material quickly, so I started to try a different angle of attack. I wouldn't recommend this kind of angle. I think that it's better to just lay it down flat. I think it would be too easy to gouge out a big chunk by mistake. Things are going along pretty well here though, despite this risky method, but yeah. So what's going on here now? This cannot be good. So my first thought is that the drive belt is broken. So let's get this cover off here. That's easy enough, just one screw. Everything moves freely, nothing seems to be jammed. And sure enough, here's the problem. The area on the timing belt is stripped off smooth. And then down here at the bottom of the housing is that little piece that got torn off. Okay, here's a brand new belt. Had to order it in at local place. It sells this sort of thing. It took 3 or 4 days to get it. So now we'll just slip it onto the pulleys. Focus is a little out. It'll come back. There we go. Pull her tight. And there's 3 screws to put in here. Tighten it up. Okay, test time. Here we go. Haha, success. Back to business. And of course there's still the issue with my worn sanding belt. Okay, I'm going to have to replace this belt. That's $8 for a dry belt and another $9 for the sanding belt. I'm pretty much rebuilding this whole thing to get this job done, whether I like it or not. I should mention that the whole reason for doing this back angle on this guitar is so that the strings will sit at a height that is correct for playing. And the determination of that back angle is something that I figured out using a method that I learned about from watching some videos from Crimson Custom Guitars, and I'll link some of those videos in the description below. So we're just about ready to go here with the new belt. Time for a test. And away we go. And that is the easiest belt tracking job that I've ever had to do. So that is running beautifully. Time to get back to work and get this job done. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I should have changed that belt right at the start, but I didn't want to stop working and go to the store to get one. This sander is really useful. It's surprising how versatile it is. So I just realized that I forgot to actually show you what this finished off looking like before I went ahead and glued on the fretboard. So, well, there it is, and it's nice and flat and smooth. I'm not sure if you can really see the angle on it, but it's there. And I guess we'll just have to wait for final assembly before we see if we did it right. And stay tuned for videos about the shaping of the neck, and I've just recently released one about gluing the fretboard on. And thank you for watching.